it's Liz Yuille from Old Staples Crafts. Thank you very much for joining me again today. Today's project is one that's kind of doing the rounds really. It's a gift card holder. And this I've just cut a piece of crumb cake cardstock the right size for a gift card. So this is using the Christmas Round the World designer series paper, and it's obviously the wreaths and the presents, and then the coordinating sweet sugar plum stamp set, which I really haven't used enough. I must rectify that. And I've used the King Rat and the Nutcracker on the outside, with the magical moments and sugar plum dreams bring sparkle and wonder to everyday things on the outside, and then wishing you a wonderful season and the Christmas tree on the inside. And this is using Old Olive and Early Espresso to go with, again, Early Espresso on the outside, Real Red and Smoky Slate, and I've done some of this full strength and stamped off, so I've basically stamped it and then stamped it again. You could obviously colour these in, but sometimes not is fine too. So today I'm going to show you how to make this, but using the Merry Little Christmas paper and the Merry Little Labels stamps, and I'm using the coordinating punch, which if you buy together you can get as a bundle, so you get 10% off the total value or total cost. Just remember to use the bundle code so that you benefit from that. So, terribly easy. All the dimensions, as ever, are over on the blog post, which is linked below. So easy to find, just click on the description bar and there it will be. So we are starting with this Christmas tree paper from the Merry Little Christmas designer series paper, and the inside is this diagonal, which I'm hoping isn't sending you completely doolally. Fortunately, we're going to be working on this side to begin with. This is cut at 5 3/4 by 12. If you're in the States, you possibly want to cut this at 5 1/2 because your envelopes are shorter and fatter. But if you're in the UK, you want 5 3/4 because that's will fit our size, standard size envelope. And all you do is you score gently, it's only paper, at the 4, preferably without jumping, and the 8. So don't go mad. You may want to use the thicker ball end because that's less likely to cause you any problems. You either need to be very gentle with the finer end or you can use the fat end. It really depends on your pressure. So I can't really advise too much on that. So that's all the scoring done. Then we'll turn it over and fold our two sides in. And I'm not going to use a bone folder on that because that can break the paper. But what I am going to do, and I apologise for the diagonals if it's sending you doolally, I'm just going to fold this top corner over to just inside this fold line. So you don't want it right the way up to the fold line because you want to allow for the fact that there's going to be some bulk in the pocket. Actually, I just want to grab something, which I hope I have remembered. No, I haven't. There it is. That'll do, because it's another option. So that goes there, and then that folds over there. Now, the reason I was grabbing something is, if you want to use a gift card, and as I say, I've cut this to standard gift card size, if you pop that in there and put glue across the bottom here, you're going to lose your gift card. However, you could also use this for something like a coffee or a chocolate. So in that case, you would want it to just be stuck at the bottom. This is not a good example because you'd probably want something a bit smaller, as in lengthwise, because this is pretty much the length, and once you've applied the glue it's going to be sticking out the top, but you get my drift. So because I'm using this as a gift card holder, I want to stick this bit down, but first, again for a bulk thing, just trim off the, I don't know, 1/8 of an inch, just there, because that will mean that, again, when you've got something in it, it will fold over nicely. Otherwise, it can get a bit too close to the edge. So, actually, we could probably use snail because, in fact, no, I'm going to use fast fuse. I do like my fast fuse. So, fast fuse, I'm just doing it so it's over the edge of the paper. And then there, but I'm not coming all the way across because remember we've cut this short. And there, just to reinforce it, and then fold that over. And then that card will nicely sit in there. So that's the folding done. So all we need to do now is the stamping. So on the outside I'm going to use a black mat. On the inside I'm going to use an old olive mat because that is the green. If you see, that's the green. So on the outside, and I'm just going to use black. So I'm just going to pop that on there. I'm not going to have another mat over the top because I'm going to be stamping. So let's attach, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, fast fuse, I think. Let's attach the black mat first. And if I put it that way up, you can see it's the normal sort of narrow margin. And this is one of my normal size mats. And as I say, all the measurements will be over on my blog, so just pop over there. Right, I'm going to use the no peeking. And on the outside, I'm going to use Memento, so Tuxedo Black, purely because I have it on my desk. I don't actually have anything against the basic black. It's just I have this on my desk at the moment, so I'm going to use it. Just an ordinary piece of Whisper White. Hold it there for a short while and up. It's got a smush, but I'm going to use the punch, so that's fine. Doesn't matter that it's got a smush, which, as we know, is a technical phrase. So that's that dealt with. I don't need that anymore. Bring in the punch, and I'm going to cough. I'm so sorry. I'm still suffering a bit from not having much voice. It is one of the things I just have to deal with. So line that up and punch. And then I want to bring in some of our lovely, and I'm sorry it's a huge piece and it's going to pick up the lights, our lovely champagne foil. And I'm just going to see if I can not blind you too much. And just punch one of those. Get that out of the camera again. And then all I'm going to do with that is cross the two, and then you get the champagne foil sticking out from behind, which is rather fun. So a bit of fast fuse on that, and then pop that across the middle. And I've just had a thought, actually. Can I find what I need? Probably as I've tidied up, which means I can't find anything now. Oh, there. There's a moral to this, never tidy up. There we go. Right. What I want now is to attach some old olive. No, that's wild wasabi. Old olive. Oh, these are old olive. I know they're very old, actually. They're from last year's Halloween. So I'm just going to pick up two of the small old olive enamel shapes and pop those down. And that's from the Brights collection, which are on offer. Just saying. And then that I'm just going to pop there. I can't decide whether to put it on dimensionals. Yes, I think I will. If I can find my dimensionals. There we are. So let's grab, I think probably 5 of those will be enough. Actually probably only 4 will be fine. So 4 of those. And pop that there. And then for the inside, just a standard piece of Whisper White. This is my second layer mat, and I've got the 4 from, and that I'm going to stamp in Old Olive, because that then will be perfect. And I'm going to put that sort of to one side but in the middle, so that you can write where you need it. And then that just gets, oh, I'm going to just, yep, just run out of that. Oh well. In which case that is, oh no, I've got another one here. That's all right. I was going to say otherwise I'll do a quick refill on camera. But I have another one waiting. So just pop that onto our mat. And then that goes on the inside here. Now, if you don't like this, you can put another mat here before you stick everything together, but I quite like the fact that it's all the same colour. So I'm not doing that. And why am I using snail rather than fast fuse? For no good reason, really. But as I am, I will use a bit more, because it's good, but it's not as strong as the fast fuse. So there we are, pop our gift card in, and voila, we have a gift card holder. However, I've just decided, you know what, scrap. It needs a bit of something. So I'm just going to pop up a scrap of paper there, bring in my, actually a bone folder will do, bone folder, and spread that way, I think, and just give it a bit of a bling. There we are. And that just gives it a bit of, I don't know if you can I get that to pick up? Yes, hurrah! It just gives it a bit of something. So there we go. That's the original. And the new one. So a bit of a fancy fold, a bit of a gift card holder. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you need any of the products I've used, hop over to my online store. There's a link below. And remember, if you're spending £25 or between £25 and £150, please use the hostess code for a free gift next month. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and then you will see every time I post a new video. So that's it, I think, for today. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye!